think this is Bruce for Ola Prime, taking a quick technical look at gold, the pound dollar, and Bitcoin. And I want to start with the gold. So look at the pullback on gold relative to many other assets that are out there right now. Gold pulled back to the breakout area and the 61.8% retracement and the area around the zone of the orange 50 moving average. So this is a normal pullback so far. Maybe it realigns the advance where it stays at the 50. If the 50 is broken, then things start to get more bearish. Currently, that's at 29, 47, 48 or so. If we take a look at the weekly, we could see that we had a bearish reversal week this week that triggered. That's a shooting star candlestick pattern that occurred at a confluence of resistance. So this is probably going to lead to a longer either period of consolidation or a deeper pullback correction for gold before it's ready to go higher. It looks like that now anyway. Moving on to the pound dollar. The pound dollar is sitting right at a potential support zone, a previous high. Not that big a deal, but it's combined with the trend line and the 50-day moving average. Now you have potential resistance a little bit up right here at 28.14, but it's certainly possible that a bullish reversal tests that as resistance at a minimum upside. Given the wide range that is happening here, there's a lot of that range that could still be filled on a bounce of some sort. And then we'll have to see what happens after that. Of course, a break below this low here, 27.09, is short-term bearish, and it eliminates the potential for the upside at this point. You got to re-look at it and reanalyze it after that. And then we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin did some key things, and it's still at a pivotal level here, area here. So we broke this trend line. Um, and it's already been below the 200 moving average here. And if you see it rallied to test the 50 orange here just before it started to sell off again. And that's an interesting pattern that you might see here and there where you have a pullback to test key support before price launches, either up or down. In this case, down, of course. And then we have the purple 20 moving average here. So we have a daily close below the line, and then we have a dip below here. So a dip below here is actually more significant because it's also a continuation of this trend and further confirms the bearish signals that are starting to occur. But there's a bunch of potential support, not too much lower. So we have all these highs here create a zone of support around 73,933 to 72,140 potential support. And we'll have to see what is the significance of the break of this trend line, because since this trend line is broke, it's possible that the correction is going to eventually test the lower trend line before it's done. And it could do that and stay within this channel, interestingly enough. Okay, that is it for today. Have a great week.